Hello and welcome back to Rosalind's Kitchen for the third meal for this week. Tonight we are having mushroom-smothered Salisbury steak. And I have to admit, it looks good. Hopefully it'll be better than last night's. Last night was so disappointing. I feel like writing a nasty letter to Home Chef. Anyway, so I'm going to tip this down. And we have our meat, we have our mushrooms, our crackers, our flour, I'm only going to be using half of it, the broccoli, the Worcestershire sauce, that sounds like you're sneezing, 3 packets of demi-glaze, and cheese. So the very first thing I'm doing is I am going to put some oil on these and put a little salt and pepper on them. So what I'm going to do is, rather than transfer them to another bag to do this with, I'm just going to use this bag. So get my oil here. Right. Put you guys here. And I'm just going to put a little bit more oil on them. You know, I believe firmly that you can't actually have too much olive oil under most circumstances. And then 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I'm looking for my one that I like to use, which is hiding from me right at the moment, so we'll just go with this. Sometimes you just gotta to adjust. All right. And a pinch of pepper. Boop, boop, boop. And the cheese. And this is Cheddar-Jack cheese that we've got going on here, which is very good. All right, let me go turn on my oven and I'll be right back. All right, so the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to place half my flour, which this is 1/2 ounce, so that would be 1/4 of an ounce, which works out to be 1½ teaspoons. So, because 3 tablespoons makes 1/2 ounce, and so 1½ teaspoons. 3 tablespoons? Hang on, I gotta go check that now. All right, 1 tablespoon, 3 teaspoons makes 1/2 an ounce. So 1½ teaspoons makes 1/2 a tablespoon. So, and so all right, now add the mushrooms, and since they're all cut up, I'm presuming they have been cleaned. Because usually, you know, when they're cut up like that, they're cleaned. And besides, if you get mushrooms, fresh mushrooms wet, they tend to get like slimy. So unless they look like they need it, I don't. And then the demi-glaze. And last demi-glaze. Where's my little tear mark? Ah, there it is. I was looking on the wrong end. Okay. Okay, and then half my Worcestershire. And I have 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire, so 1 tablespoon. Fine, be like that. All right, there we go. I like it when it's easy to divide, you know. There we go. All right, now we need to start with the hamburger patties, or the steaks, as it were. So, yeah. All right, so I am to finely crush these. So when you've got to crush something completely, there's nothing better, other than maybe a sledgehammer, to a rolling pin. All right. Put that in my bowl here. Okay. Finely crushed. And now, combine my ground beef, Worcestershire sauce, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and form into 2 equal patties. So, and here we go. And the Worcestershire. And mix it up. Now, I had used Worcestershire in making hamburger patties in the past. I hadn't particularly liked the flavor, but I'm hoping that maybe it's because I put either too much or too little in. So we'll see how these come out. And it could just be that when I tried it, my taste buds were off by a significant amount. Alright. And right. There we go. Alright. And put you in there. Okay. And now I'm to bake it uncovered for about 25 to 28 minutes. So let's go do that. Okay, so now I'm to take the patties out. Carefully, they say, because it's hot. Like, duh. Okay. And then stir the mushrooms. Put them back. Seem to be having issues with the shrooms here. There we go. All right. And now this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it does look like. And now we'll find out what it tastes like. All right, so tonight's meal rates a good. I would say a pretty good, not a very good, but a pretty good. But it was good. So I will be back on Friday with a next 3 meals. Till then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your hands, keep social distancing, keep well, and have a good night.